All right, folks, listen up. Is Gervonta Davis good? Yes, he's good. Is Gervonta Davis got the skills and talent to be great? Yes, he does. Does Gervonta Davis got the skills and talent to be on the pound for pound list? If he does the necessary things to be on that pound for pound list, yes. But has he done it? No, no, that doesn't mean anybody hates Gervonta Davis. That doesn't mean that Gervonta Davis doesn't have any skills. That doesn't mean that Gervonta Davis doesn't have the potential. Is that Gervonta Davis haven't put in the damn work like the other guys in the pound for pound list to be on the pound for pound list, and that's it. All right? That don't mean that you hate. That means that you're real. If you put him on the pound for pound list, it's not that you really disrespect it. It's not that you giving him credit or disrespecting Gervonta Davis. You actually disrespecting people on the list that has put in the work to be on the list. Usyk, 2-division world champion, beating the likes of Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua twice, put in the damn work. The 4th-division world champion, 2-division undisputed in 12 months, put in the damn work and they're going to be great when he beat Stephen Fulton and things of that nature. Canelo Alvarez, the 4th-division world champion, super middleweight undisputed, King Nelo, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Cash Nelo, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. get the fuck out of here, man. Deserves to be on that list. Terence Crawford, the 4th-division world champion, 2-division undisputed, put in the work to be on that list. Teofimo Lopez, the 2-time lineal champion, has put in the work to be on that list. Beterbiev just this past weekend beating Bivol, another pound-for-pound fighter, deserved to be on that list and put in the work to be on that list. Bivol deserved to be on that list. He put in the work to be on that list. Bam Rodriguez, a 2-division world champion, unified the titles, beating Juan Francisco Estrada, was a pound-for-pound. Sonny Edwards, Quadra, Rumbasa deserved to be on that list because he put in the work to be on that list. Shakur Stevenson, yes, the 3-division world champion, super featherweight, unified champion by beating Hearing. Back to back. Oscar Valdez that beat Miguel Berche at the time that was the boogeyman and stuff like that. And Shakur Stevenson beat Social as well. Put in the work to be on that list. What does Gervonta Davis has and what did he put in? What type of work that he put to be on the list? Ladies and gentlemen, all we asking Gervonta Davis for a little bit of responsibility and accountability. That's all. To put those great skills that he does have, because I believe that Gervonta Davis got the skills and talent to put in the work and be on that list. Do I believe that Gervonta Davis is special? The skills and talent, hell yeah. I believe that he's special, but yet he has not done nothing special. That's all. It's not hate. It's true. What happened? What happened in this world today? We just fall in love with perception. We just comfortable in believing in lies. Don't you like the truth of Punch Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. Borracho, a.k.a. Café Bustelo, a.k.a. El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just giving y'all the truth. Don't we like responsibility? Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you a question. With your own kids, do you give them responsibilities? When you send them to school, what do you expect from your kids? To bring it to do the work, give you some good grades, right? Graduate, right? Pass the test, study and pass the test, right? They got to pass the test to know that what they've been doing throughout the whole year or throughout that quarter is good enough, that they've been studying and they smart and stuff like that. They pay attention, they dedicated to do the work, be responsible for their work, and you know what I'm saying? And pass the test for them to graduate, for them to get that type of diploma. So Gervonta Davis, we ask Gervonta Davis to do what you would ask your own child to do. Let me ask you this question. Do you tell your child, do some chores? Do you tell your kids, hey, yo, clean your room? Clean your room, take out the trash, brush your teeth, go to the store, give them a lot of responsibility and stuff like that so they can earn a little something, so they can grow up and understand that the world, you got to put in the work so you can earn, right? Right? Is that too much to ask for Gervonta Davis a little bit of responsibility to do the same thing that you would ask your child to do? And if your child don't do it, do you give your child extra credit, or you just spoil your kids without doing nothing? And they don't do nothing. They curse you out. They cut school. They cut school. They don't bring you good grades or nothing like that. And you be like, oh my, you're the greatest. You're the greatest child. My son is smart. Matter of fact, don't go to school. They just supposed to hand you a graduation. A graduation is a certificate, a diploma, a degree, right? Without going to school, without doing nothing, And that's what you're doing to Gervonta Davis, You just giving him a degree. You giving him a diploma. You giving him a PhD, associates, and bachelors without doing nothing, And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about pound for pound list. And if we start putting Gervonta Davis on number 6 and number 7, number 8, you know what I'm saying? On the pound for pound list around guys that has put in the work and the pound for pound work to be in the pound for pound, we disrespecting them, and then we're watering down the pound for pound list, and we sending a bad message to the young fighters that's coming up that you don't got to do nothing, and all you got to do is put some crusty butts in the seats. But let me say it like this. Oh yeah, Gervonta Davis, Gervonta Davis, yeah, he packs the house. Gervonta Davis is a ticket seller. Gervonta Davis is a pay-per-view attraction, but that's not no criteria to be on the pound for pound list. So when I ask you, hey yo, tell me Gervonta Davis' greatest win and accomplishment, and you tell me, well, he put butts in the seats, well, damn it, I'm gonna give you a picture with a butt and a nasty, dirty butt, and that's his accomplishment. Ladies and gentlemen, at least Gervonta Davis gets some real belts and not the regular belts. I don't want to hear this. Gervonta Davis is a 3-division world champion. No, he is not. All right, he's not a 3-division world champion. He never beat the guy in the respective division that he has campaigning. That he beat the best guy in the 140-pound division. That he beat the best guy in the 135-pound division. That he beat the best guy in the 130-pound division. Oh, he's been putting people up like Hector Luis Garcia, Lamar Roach in December 14th, Leo Santa Cruz, right? Rolly Romero. What is it? This is what he has done in the sport of boxing. Ryan Garcia stipulations. Did he beat the man in the 135-pound division when it was? Did he beat the man in the 130-pound division when it was Vasily Lomachenko? No. Did he beat the man in the 135 when it was Teofimo Lopez and Vasily Lomachenko? No. Did he beat the guy in the 140-pound division when it was Josh Taylor when he beat Jose Ramirez? No. And talking about guys like Jose Ramirez versus Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez versus Vasily Lomachenko, when people be like, well, you put butts in the seats, and these guys, those don't perform in the arena. These guys perform in the Hulu theater. These guys perform. They don't bring the... Ladies and gentlemen, we just went through a pandemic. We just went through a pandemic, and we was begging for entertainment, and we don't know where the world was going, and we don't know how we're going to be entertained. But shout out to the WWE and the UFC and boxing Top Rank, right? Shout out to Shakur Stevenson. He was the first boxer to fight during the pandemic, right? Did we care that when we watched Vasily Lomachenko versus Teofimo Lopez and the viewership was 1.3 million on ESPN? Did we care about the buzz in the seats, or we wanted to see an undisputed matchup? Did we care about Josh Taylor versus Jose Ramirez, undisputed bout in the junior welterweight division? Did we care about the butts in the seats? No. All we cared about is me beating this seat and watching them perform, right? Did we care about the Jamel Charlo unifying the title versus Jason Rosario out there in the pandemic doing the double pay-per-view with him and his brother and stuff like that, where his brother fought Sergey Derevchenko? Did we care about if they put butts in the seats? No, we ain't give a damn during the pandemic, and I don't give a damn now because I'm watching. When I watch fights, I watch it in the comfort of my home. All right? So please stop with the nonsense. When we're talking about legacy, a potential legacy, and what have you done? What have you done for me lately? Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, Janet Jackson. I love Janet Jackson. She's kind of old and stuff like that, but she still look good. But look, all I'm saying is when we're talking about pound for pound, I ain't talking about who passes the eye test. Now, if I did a pound for pound on passing the eye test, damn, I'll have Gervonta Davis. If you're telling me who got the best backflip in the sport of boxing, I'll be like, damn, the pound for pound of the backflips in the sport of boxing, Gervonta Davis would be number 1. Oh, yeah. Mash Ramon probably be number 2, and Teofimo Lopez might be number 3, right? If we're doing that. But we're talking about pound for pound list, who been doing the work, who's been also climbing the ladder, right? Who's been fighting pound for pound versus pound for pound. And let me tell you like this. You don't got to reward Gervonta Davis. At the end of the day, Gervonta Davis does not care. You never heard Gervonta Davis say, I want to become a unified champion. No. You never heard Gervonta Davis say, I want to become an undisputed. No. You never heard Gervonta Davis say, I want to be the best that ever laced them up. No. So you don't got to give him anything he hasn't earned. And he has not earned to be on the pound for pound list. Has he earned the right for you to say, damn, he passes the eye test. Damn, he got freakish power. Damn, he's very, very good. Damn, he's very, very fast. Damn, the speed and power, the twitch muscle and stuff like that, and the IQ and stuff like that, doesn't waste no punches. Great counter puncher. Oh, yes, we could say all of that. But when we're talking about pound for pound, you got to give me pound for pound work. And that's all we saying. That's all I'm saying, folks. Treat Gervonta Davis like you would treat your own child in terms of responsibilities, right? With Canelo Alvarez, Canelo Alvarez has done a lot in the sport of boxing, which he could retire right now and become a first ballot Hall of Famer, but you still shame him to fight David Benavidez. You still give the Canelo Alvarez, no, he's responsible because he got some titles and he still got to fight his mandatory and stuff like that, and you want to fight David Benavidez. You will shame Canelo Alvarez, who has put in the work, for David Benavidez, who haven't really put in the work like that. But just to see a fight, we would shame Bud Crawford to fight Earl Spence, and Earl Spence to fight Bud Crawford to see the best fighting the best. We saw when Bivol is going to be fight Beterbiev, Bivol. We said Lomachenko, he's going to fight for the undisputed versus Teofimo Lopez and stuff like that, right? We put responsibilities on those who has the standards, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe Gervonta Davis doesn't have any standards. Or maybe his fan base, and I'm not talking about all the fan bases because I'm a Gervonta Davis fan as well. I'm just not a delusional one. I'm a conservative one. I say that he's good. I say that he could be great. Man, the skills and talent is special to watch. I'll buy the pay-per-view. Even if I find Lamar Roach, I'm going to buy the pay-per-view because I look at him as an attraction right now. But I don't look at him as a pound-for-pound fighter. But I don't look at him like he can't be in the pound-for-pound. I don't say that he doesn't have the qualities to be in the pound-for-pound. I believe that Gervonta Davis got the skills and talent that if he does put that against another special fighter and he is victorious, and probably he would get the nod just because the perception and the illusion that he could knock out almost everybody that he's faced, right? But I believe those skills and talent is not being nurtured by his team. And his team need to grow some cojones, some balls, and say, you know what? I think we're ready by the age of 30 years old. I believe that Gervonta Davis could go out there and dare to be great without any stipulations and say, hey, Teofimo Lopez, you got a linear at 140? I've been there before. Can I fight you? Matter of fact, I'm A-side. I'm sending you a contract. Let's fight. Forget about the Lamar Roach. Forget about the cucaracha. La cucaracha no se puede caminar porque le falta. No, yo no quiero oír esa vaina, my friend. I don't want to hear that. It's time for Gervonta Davis, if we're going to give him the credit. If there's going to be people, the pundits, the pugilists of the game, even legendary fighters and current fighters that be giving, Gervonta Davis is the man. Gervonta Davis, yeah, he looks like he's the man, but he hasn't beat the man because he hasn't beat the man. Pause. You feel me? Ric Flair, woo! He looks like the man, but he's not the man. And ladies and gentlemen, the more and more that we give him things without earning it, without working for it, that means he don't have to do anything. Think about it. If you already given me ish, it's almost like what they do to the celebrities when they go out to these shows and stuff like that. And these designers give them the clothes. Why do I have to go buy it? Why do I have to? If fellas, listen to me, fellas. You know how it is. You know, sometimes you meet some chick and she all the way, she obsessed with you. She automatically tell you she loves you. Vice versa. Ladies, listen up. You feel me? Listen. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You give this guy some looks, right? Y'all go on a date. You make him laugh. Hey, you may have a little good loving, right? And you give him that good loving. You give him la my mother, the way that he likes it, right? And he falls in love and he tell you, baby, I love you. Baby, I love you. You be like, chill, motherfucker. Chill. Damn. What the fuck? I just give you, that's it. God damn, I ain't even doing that for you. I ain't even met your mother and stuff like that. I don't even know if your family loves me and shit. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. This woman, the range woman come out of nowhere and be like, I love you. Woman, I ain't doing nothing to you. I ain't even stick all the way in. What you talking about, man? You're not I ain't doing nothing to you, woman. Damn, don't love me like that. Then you get scared. You be like, damn, I didn't even do nothing for this love. You ain't doing nothing for that love. And you know that's it. It don't work. Because why now? It's almost another. Come on, because you know boxing translates to life itself, right? Right, fellas, have you ever been in a situation with a girl, right? That you just messing with the girl, right? Yeah, you had the inspiration to be with her and make her wifey, but she's doing wifey stuff already, and you haven't needed to tell her that we're a couple, that we're one, that we're sharing. You do everything together, but you're not in a couple, so. You know what I'm saying? So you get used to doing things with other girls, you know? And, you know, now you date, but then all of a sudden she'll be like, you know, you go months and months and probably a year. And then she'd be like, let's be together. And you're like, Why do I have to be together? You did everything like if we was together anyway. Let's just keep it the way that it is, right? Let's just keep it the way that it is. Why we gotta some people don't even get married for that situation. They've been together like for 12 years, and why we gotta get married? I mean, like for what? Like, what's the difference and stuff like that? So that's what I'm talking about. Maybe it's not a great example, but I understand people that deal with relationships. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry for those that can't find anything. You know what I'm saying? Maybe que usted tiene bajo de boca. You don't feel me? But anyway, all I'm saying is if you give extra credit without them needed to work to get the credit. If you're giving them and spoiling people, even spoiling your own child, they're not going to be geared to work hard to earn it because you're just giving it to them. And this is the reason why Gervonta Davis is not going out there. He's not getting shame. He's not getting this responsibility or accountability because maybe his fans doesn't give him any standards. Maybe that's what it is. Gervonta Davis got no standards. But you're already giving him pound for pound claims. Why what he has to do what we feel is pound for pound responsibilities if he's already on the pound for pound? Why you're putting him above guys like, even the Ring Magazine don't even have a guy like Teofimo Lopez on the list. Don't have Shakur Stevenson on the list. Gervonta Davis haven't even done half what Teofimo Lopez have accomplished. So what type of signals are y'all giving these other fighters? Forget about greatness. And when the people forget about greatness or the pursuit of greatness or daring to be great, the sport dies. But the business is alive and well. Gervonta Davis, if he is a quality potential face of boxing, which I believe he has all the qualities to be it, every face of boxing put in the damn work. You think that we just praising Mike Tyson? Mike Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion of the world. He put in work to be on the pound for pound list. Oscar De La Hoya, the 6th division world champion. And look at his resume, fought everybody in their prime. Needed to be Julio Cesar Chavez, Pernell Whitaker, Hector Camacho to be on that pound for pound list. Hector, Thomas Hearns, 7th division world champion. We're putting the work to be on that pound for pound list. Julio Cesar Chavez putting the work to be on that pound for pound list. Manny Pacquiao, the 8th division world champion, 5-time lineal, 12-time world champion. The ambassador, the son of the humanitarian, the greatest karaoke singer of them all, the GOAT. Manny Pacquiao put in the damn work to be on the pound for pound list. Marquez put in the work to be on the pound for pound list. Roy Jones Jr., 4th division world champion, went to the damn heavyweight. Only 2 people in the history of the sport of boxing that come from that weight class, him and Floyd Patterson, to be on the pound for pound list. He put in the damn work, beating James Toney, beating the Bernard Hopkins when Bernard Hopkins wasn't the alien and stuff like that. Putting the damn work. Leonard put in the damn work. Roberto Duran put in the damn work. Everybody that was the face of boxing and everybody that was on the pound for pound list put in the damn work. Why is different for Gervonta Davis? Why is different for Gervonta Davis? Ladies and gentlemen, please talk to me. Why is different? Because he got some lime green person and nail polish and society is turning upside down? That's what it is? I'm coming out. It's raining, man. Hallelujah. What's going on? Is that what it is? That's why he's getting the pass? Is that why he's getting the pass? None of these legends that we love and talk about always say that we want boxing to be what it used to be. You think Gervonta Davis in the past that we always glamour about will be on the pound for pound list? Would you say, Roberto Duran, Gervonta Davis in lightweight division and stuff like that, but Roberto Duran is putting in the work and stuff like that, but Gervonta Davis is the best? We won't say it back in the days. Yeah, we yearn for that type of energy of back in the days, the retro. Yo, boxing in the 80s was the good. Gervonta Davis ain't doing nothing like back in the 80s. He ain't even trying to do that. These guys on the pound for pound list is trying to do that. Usyk is retro. Inoue is retro. Crawford is retro. Canelo is retro. Teofimo is retro. Bam Rodriguez is retro. Gervonta Davis It's none of that. But he could be all of that. But if us boxing fans and fans of his don't push him to do that, even Canelo Alvarez fans pushes him to do a fight David Beterbiev. If you're a boxing fan, if you're a fan of a particular fighter, don't you want to know how great he is? Don't you want to have the bragging rights? Because at the end of the day, as a boxing fan, that's all we have, bragging rights. And me as a Gervonta Davis fan, I don't have that bragging rights. Right? Me as a Teofimo Lopez fan, I have bragging rights. Me as a Canelo Alvarez fan, I have bragging rights. Inoue fan, I have bragging rights. If you follow the channel, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. I did a video a year before that I would like to see Inoue fight Stephen Fulton. Nobody was talking about that matchup. But me looking at Inoue, I said, damn, I want to dare to be great. Teofimo Lopez, look at this channel right now. Even the people, some subscribers, some followers be like, no, Punch, don't say Bud versus Teofimo Lopez. I want that fight. Because I want one of my favorite fighters to dare to be great. Huh? Canelo Alvarez, what I was talking about right after the fight. Canelo Alvarez versus Beterbiev. A lot of people in the chat when I did it live was like, nah, come on, Punch. Nah, Beterbiev's going to knock him out. I don't give a damn he's going to knock him out. That's not my job. My job is to have the bragging rights and want to see the favorite fighter that I believe that is great and the potential to be great to go after greatness. I'm not holding my favorite fighter's hand. I'm not being Kevin Costner to win Houston. I'm not being a bodyguard. I'm not being a day caretaker. No. Not like some of the Gervonta Davis fans and stuff like that want to talk about busting the seats and ticket sales and stuff. I am not H&R Block. I ain't looking at your taxes. I ain't looking at your funds. I ain't looking at your bank account. I'm not a financial advisor. I am a boxing fan. I am a fight fan. And what I want to see is a fight. And if I believe that you already passed the eye test, then I believe that you could dare to be great. Virgil Ortiz, he passes the eye test. I want him to dare to be great. Go after Terence Crawford. Go after Jamel Charlo. Go after, to be a champion. Jerome Booth ends up talking about Jerome Booth and is the first person in the YTBC that was pumping Jerome Booth and is interviewing Jerome Booth and I said that he could be the second coming to Roy Jones Jr. I've been saying what he said yesterday in the interview. I said it. Go look back 5 years ago when I interviewed Booth. I said that I believe that you could become a 4 or 5 division under champion, because I believe in the skills and talent. Gervonta Davis, I believe in Gervonta Davis' skills and talent. Do you? Or you're going to live in the illusion? You're going to look at other people's failures, or you're going to be, or how other people may struggle in the fight, or other people that go through adversity. Oh shit, Devin Haney, he lost to Ryan Garcia. That means, Tank beat Ryan, so Tank could beat Devin, so I don't need to see the fight because that's already a win for my Tanky. Teofimo Lopez lost to George Kambosos. Imagine what would have happened if it was Gervonta Davis. What you think he would do? So that means because Kambosos beat Teofimo Lopez, that means that you don't think that Tank should fight Teofimo Lopez and there be great. For that's a win for you. And that's what's happening when it comes to Gervonta Davis. Everybody always want to look at what other fighter was doing. But what he did, who he's fighting. Look, just Shakur Stevenson's fighting Artem. Teofimo Lopez is fighting Steve Claggett. Devin Haney got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? What they doing? What they have done, though. Devin Haney has put in the work. More than Gervonta Davis. Devin Haney. Right now you can't talk great about Devin Haney because he's suing Ryan Garcia, and that's one of the weakest moves in boxing history and stuff like that. So why we can't get behind that? Pause. Right? We can't get behind that like Diddy got behind that, right, Bob? On that swimming pool, motorboating, playing with bubbles, going down the pool and playing with bubbles. Anyway, that's another conversation. But he's putting more work. All we want is for Gervonta Davis to do what the other greats of today's are doing. So we could honestly, genuinely, and have the bragging rights to say, Gervonta Davis is pound for pound. And nobody need to question me as a boxing fan. What has he done? Because he's 30, going to be 30 years old. And still the question is, what has he done? But if you're already putting him on the list, he already done it. But that's an illusion. Let's live in reality, folks. That's all I'm asking. I'm not no yes man. I'm a realist. And if I was around Gervonta Davis, I'd say the same thing. Nah, brother. As your boy, you ain't showing me nothing. Yo, you the man. Yeah, you the man because you my boy, but you are not the man compared to those pound-for-pound fighters. Right? It is what it is. So, boxing fans, let's urge. Yes, you could be a fan of Gervonta Davis. Yes, he got some beautiful skills. But I want to see those beautiful skills versus another skill that is beautiful as well. I want to see those what I believe is elite up against elite. So we could see, yeah, he's knocking people out. But let me tell you like this, just like we seen the fight, Beterbiev versus Bivol, we ain't see the best Beterbiev. And we ain't see the spectacular Bivol. You know why? Because it was the best fight in the best. And it's always competition. Just like when we see Leonard and Hagler, right? Just like when we seen Tio and Loma, right? Right? Just like we seen Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G, right? Just like we seen Usyk and Tyson Fury. It's a beauty when we see the best fighting the best. Ain't gonna be no backflips. Ain't gonna be no, Bud Crawford's an exception when he faced Earl the True Spence, right? But truly, the best fight in the best comes real close, like 115, 113 split decision. And when it's a spectacular fight, like when we saw Keith Thurman versus Sean Porter, and the whole arena was giving a standing ovation, because in the end of the day, boxing fans love a great fight. That's the primary, a great fight. A great fight between two potential great fighters, two elite fighters, two fighters on the same level or perceived as the same level. We want to see who's the king of that respective division. I know Teofimo Lopez been the king in his division that he's campaigning. Usyk has been the king in his division he's campaigning. Canelo Alvarez been the king in his division that he campaigned in. Terence Crawford been the king in the division that he has campaigned in. Inoue, Jamel Charlo has been the king. And even Jamel Charlo will get snubbed. Jamel Charlo is least respected, unfortunately. And I don't understand why. He's least respected and more devalued than a Gervonta Davis. When Jamel Charlo beat Brian Castano to become undisputed and clear his division, because he cleared his division. Tim Tszyu just came, that's it, when he was undisputed. Just like any young fighter coming up, right? There's always a young fighter, like just like David Beterbiev. Just always a young fighter, just like in the lightweight division. We got Keyshawn Davis coming up and Kid Austin, right? There's always going to be the young fighter coming up that we're going to be like, we'll fight him. Just like when Keith Thurman was coming up and we wanted Floyd Mayweather to fight Keith from Tom Thurman. There's always going to be Canelo Alvarez. We're always going to be somebody, right? But Jamel Charlo cleared the division. And in Ring Magazine pound for pound at ESPN, the furthest he ever gone to the pound for pound list was number 10. That means you need to clear a division, become undisputed, become a king, and they treat you like a damn peasant. We're sending a bad message. Gervonta Davis is not on my pound for pound list, not because I dislike Gervonta Davis. Man, I like Gervonta Davis. He's entertaining. But when we're talking about that list, you got to put in the work. Just like you got to put in the work in any relationship, any job to move up, any relationship to be stronger, you got to put in work to be a father. Yeah, you got to put in work. You got to put in work in your marriage. And that other significant other got to put in that work as well. What happens when you don't put in the work? Over time, what happens? And you want to instill that type of hard work with your children, right? Because you're not going to be here for the rest of your life, for the rest of their life. Men, we got to put in the work in this society because we have lost our precision in society. In society, they're not respecting men anymore, right? Like I said, we could break things down. Boxing translates to life itself. In society, they're not respecting men anymore. In schools, when they have the Skittles army, penetrating their ideology and the psyche and the hearts and minds of our children. Where's the fathers? Where's the men? What about in your household? What's happening? That's why they take so much advantage of our women and children, because the man ain't there. And the man ain't putting no fear because the man ain't putting in that love. That type of love, the good love, brings in that fear, because when you love your family, you in that household, and you in this society, you in your community, and you within, and you know what's going on in the schools, you police your community, man. That love brings in the fear, because they know they will die if they ever disrespect anything that you love. God first, everything second. Men and everybody, especially men, let's be the extension of God one more time. Not one more time, but let's be the extension of God again, like we was meant to be. Y'all already know the order. Christ and man, man over woman, woman over children. You already know how it is. God first, everything. God first, everything second. Fight plus survive equals true champions. The best investment you can make in your life is have God in your heart with brothers and sisters, sons and daughters of the Most High. This is Punch Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.